We're in Wisconsin. Road America, baby. We're racing. We've been doing a lot of stuff to the car. You saw it in the video. We done some aero work. We done brakes. And we put new stickers on. We're fixing to see how she does now. She's a better car. She's trim and she's lean and she's ready to be a machine on this track. Let's go racing, baby.
Showing off the car to make sure it passes tech. Hopefully it does. I mean, I went over the rules multiple times, but you never know.
Belted in and he needs to get so.
Seriously?
Yep.
I wasn't in no damn hurry.
Well, I want you in a hurry.
Why?
Because I don't want you to burn up when you're on fire. You want to argue with me? All right, let's go.
Excuse me.
Here you go. No, here. Don't argue with me. Get a better attitude. Come back and talk to me.
Are you serious?
Leave it running. Rev it up a bit and hit the kill switch. You got mufflers on this?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh. Anybody on the team spell the word toe?
No? Honestly,
Record driver, when he jumps out,
yeah.
he likes to see that word toe. He knows
I was
where to go.
hoping this was obvious enough.
Well, it's obvious, but the rule says having the word toe is important.
Yeah.
Looking at your group, I think it might come in handy.
Maybe.
And who did this?
This guy over here, I don't know what his name is.
Oh, he started attacking you?
Yeah, there was a little bit of a fnuffle, we'll say, but
Okay.
we got it dealt with.
Knuffle's a good word.
Got it.
Okay, you're all good for the judging tonight?
Cool.
Make sure you... What's wrong? Whoa.
If
I thought it was 37.
If we just extend the one down, will it be okay? It has to be the same size as all of them.
Okay, we have
You
some
got-
orange duct tape.
and make
Would that
it,
work?
like, really obvious with a black outline, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
To be honest, it's not that bad of an engine to pull. Y'all got a motor puller?
Someone here has one.
So we'll run around and see if we can find these church. Just Google it. That's what we always do. Still early enough on a Friday to find one in the junkyard somewhere.
Yeah, no, I agree. I got it.
these tires out. Go pull the tire specs up. Let's find some to argue this out. Some guy when I was going out on the track. Lemon's guy. That's my call, my fault. Fault job.
then at the same time, though, I agree that Tim was using the clutch. He said he was for part of it. It worked. Even then, I've used it.
I get that works on big trucks, but not.
No, on regular vehicles, I've shifted without it too.
Well, we didn't take and do as well as we thought we was going to do. 25 laps in, and we have major drivetrain problems. But the reason I'm doing the outro here and now is basically we had a lot of problems at this race, and it's been building up for some time now with the race circuit leadership, if you may say. We've had several issues with going through tech over the last year, and we've always been very sympathetic with their rules and trying to get through things and working really hard and made it a lot of good content. They've actually showcased us in their YouTube videos as good content, showing the adverse situations that we went through. But there's just been this good cop, bad cop, this good guy and these bad people, and it just kept getting just, you know, that mushroom effect. It just keeps swelling up and swelling up, and this was the race that it popped. And so without getting into a big spill of it, you all may or may not know that Lemons is a great race circuit. I mean, they really have a niche business model, and John Jay, he has put together a really good model for business that probably never was our cup of tea, but it was a platform for us to get in and get our feet wet in the racing industry. Now, with that being said, there is a lot of competitive racers and race teams, drivers and all, in this circuit. And even though all avenues point to anti-racing in Lemons and more shenanigans and parodies and anything that's anti-racing or the opposite or polar opposite even of racing and racing teams. I mean, we went through even through drivers meetings that they go out and say, trust me, there's no professional racing leagues and racing teams looking for any drivers there. Which is all humor, and I get it, but I'm not that guy that likes to rain on people's dreams and hopes and all that. And I'm on the track, and I see a lot of very skilled professional drivers on the tracks and on the races. And even though it's the Lemons and we don't dress up and they dress up and all that, there's still some really great, potentially strong professional talents on the racetrack. So I won't bore you with all that. As I said, we probably have never been Lemons' cup of tea. And I'm not, I don't got the leather hat on today. I don't got the, I'm not yelling and having fun. This is a serious set down for the moment. We're very competitive, as anyone will be competitive in racing. We're very competitive, and we've been, we feel, I hope this is not the case, but we feel that we've been looked upon negatively because of our competitiveness and the push from our sponsors and to help us elevate to the next level, and the goal is to win a race. Obviously everybody wants to win, I would hope. And there is a winner. If you watch their videos, they award winners. So I'm thinking that, this is a winner of the race means you finish first place and you're the fastest and the most enduring and all those things. And it looks to be that they want that to happen, but sometimes I wonder if some of the people in this doesn't really want that to happen, maybe. I don't know. I'd love to have a sit-down conversation with some of these people and just hear them out. Just listen to what they think that should be, or what possibly could be their ideal of a happy ending at a racetrack, or at one of their races, should I say. But as I said earlier, we went through the first 25 laps, but before that, the day before that, we had a really hard incident with Tech, and the gentleman in Tech has proven himself time after time to not like Rigs and Horses, R&H Racing, And then personally, me, maybe a few weeks or months ago at another race, and now it actually come out that it is a personal thing with me at this race, and tried to bend the rules and push the rules and change the rules and make new rules and all this stuff. I'm like, okay. And I called him out on that. And I've called him out in a setting of racing and competitiveness, and that we were in the heat of the race weekend, and apparently he didn't like that. And then, of course, what do you do when someone does something at a lower level, as the bottom feeder as he is in this race league? You go to his superior, and of course, I'm abrasive. Maybe when I'm competitive, I would say I would agree with that. And she wasn't so happy with my abrasiveness towards him. I wasn't really abrasive towards her, but anyway, she didn't like the calling out of that. So gratefully, there was some prevailing heads that come to intervene, and we managed to get through it, and it was great. And then we get a donation of some new tires, and we didn't check those tires, and I promise with a hand on the Bible, we did not check those tires against the rule book. Shame on us. But those tires that we were gifted was not the tires that they prefer. Actually, wasn't even the tires that they allow. And here I go up, and after all this happens, and yeah, they see me get on the track with these illegal tires, and man, they're not happy about that. So we go back and we put our original tires back on the car, and we are very sympathetic and very upset that we did something like that. And I go bow at the feet of the gentleman there, and we worked it out, and he's great. He is so great. And you'll see that in the video, or you already saw in the video. But we had a great weekend. I met with the hierarchy before I left, and they seemed to be great. And I thought, well, we're going to go to a few more races, and we're going to end our season, try to win the last race of the season, and we're going to go on to the next season, metaphorically speaking, and the RNH racing. And so a week later, I get this email from the owner of the circuit. And apparently they met about me, and my behavior, as they said, is not acceptable, but someone in his team had fought the good fight for me and RNH Racing. So I'm excited about that. Like I said before, I don't think that they're our cup of tea, and obviously we're not their cup of tea. And we have never played the game of the dress ups and the characterization and the themization, and we're very particular about our race car, and we don't like our race car being painted on or put up stickers on that our sponsors pay a lot of money to have that on. And we do have sponsors, by the way, and I don't know if I'm sure a lot of other people that race your circuit does, but I mean, it's like, yeah, it's a thing. But anyway, no negativities towards that. More negativities towards that. We look forward to finishing out some races with Lemons, but back to the car. We had an issue. We changed rear end, different gear ratio. We went to a junkyard, and we were kind of worried a little bit about the rear end, but you know, it's what happens when you have to be under a $500 budget or $500 or less budget. And so we're getting donated parts and all this stuff. And so we put in a different rear end out of a junkyard in the car. And thank you for donating that rear end. And we get on the racetrack, and it was just a lot of vibrations and things like that. And I don't really know, we're still kind of evaluating the problem, but we are for sure knowing that we have a clutch that has went out. And we don't know if something happened in the gearing or something that caused that clutch going out, but we also have many races on this clutch. So, you know, mechanically, we may be just dealing with an issue that always comes about. So, I won't bore you with a lot of the mechanical talk of this. I know y'all love it. Some of y'all message a lot about, you know, the mechanics of it. We appreciate the message, good, bad, or ugly. And we're doing everything in the world to make Lucy the car you want her to be, I promise. But what we found out is that from a team standpoint, you have to have camaraderie. You have to have a lot of passion, and sometimes that passion gets, explosive. And when you break down, people blame people and all that kind of stuff. So, you're going to see that in the video, obviously. But no hard feelings. Rigs and Horses is going to go on, and R&H Racing is going to go on, and we're going to have a great world that we live in, and we're going to race some more Lemons races, maybe, hopefully. They are actually, I'll post the email maybe up here, and you'll see. They're okay with us coming back, and I'm okay with going back. As I say, we'll factor them into our schedule. Appreciate the invitation. So, John Jay, I'm sorry you don't like my competitive behavior. I'll try to keep it toned down a little bit. But please talk to your staff and tell them to calm down their attitudes a little bit. And as far as, the hierarchy, as I call it, y'all great. I won't call no names, you know who you are. Yous are great. It's the low-level flunkies that are the problems. And so, as we was instructed, we're going to stay out of your lane, son. And we're not going to come around you, because it's obviously, we got O negative and O positive blood or something. It just don't mix. So, I don't know, maybe we parked on the wrong side of your street. You thought it was your street, maybe. I don't know. But with that being said, we're going to go racing some more. We got some big stuff coming up. Got some big modifications happening. We're excited. No illegal tires donated no more. Please keep your donations that are not legal away. And don't come up to us at block parties bearing gifts. We will fact check you from now on. Promise you. And for you that's watching, please don't think that we don't know who you are watching, and we are excited about the fact that you come to our channel and like our channel, subscribe to our channel, comment, send messages on social media. We love that. And keep doing it. Negative, positive, doesn't matter. We listen and we hear. And so, till next time, we'll see you. We're out. Bye.